30 years ago, on the 17th of October 1992, 2-year-old Amber Lee Cruickshank disappeared from Kingston on the southern shores of Lake Wakatipu. The rosy-cheeked little girl was last seen at a house where her mother, stepfather and baby brother were enjoying a barbecue with people from the community after a day's boating on the lake. In 1992, the family wanted a fresh start and were moving to the west coast in a house bus from Southland. But a window broke on the journey, so they stopped in at a friend's home in Kingston to repair it. In less than 20 minutes, and while either parent thought the other was watching Amber Lee, she vanished. The 111 call was made at 9:12 p.m. and police converged with search and rescue volunteers to Kingston. Initially, everyone at the barbecue that night frantically searched for the little girl, knocking on doors, calling her name. They were soon joined by the members of the community. Police quickly joined the search. Initially, there were about 100 people involved. There were fears that she had crossed the road to the lake and drowned, or wandered off and got lost. So the official search started on the 18th, and 100 people were involved more than once, and the houses were all searched more than once, under houses and in ceilings as well. Police divers checked the water tanks on properties, and at some stage the local tip was dug up. The lake was searched, and a second search was done on the lake about a month later, on a tip of carcasses being there. 2 months later, there was still nothing, and Mum fell into a state of trauma and depression. A child's clothes were found in a Queenstown toilet, and days after Amber Lee's disappearance. The couple who found the clothes took them to the police around the 26th of October 1992. After showing the clothes to a member of the police, they took them home and discarded them and didn't connect them to Amber Lee's disappearance. The pair were later shown clothes similar to Amber Lee's, what she was wearing that day she disappeared, and they believed they were similar to what they had found. There is no record of the clothes being brought into the station, and the couple could not identify the officer they spoke to. The clothes were never found. Was this a lead that went astray? Through the years, all sorts of theories have come up. Much has been said about the mother's lifestyle. She has always been an open book and just wanted to know what happened to her baby girl. Police believe that nothing and no one from her past caused Amber Lee's disappearance. The investigation team, after exploring numerous theories, excluding most as either impossible or highly unlikely, they are left with the one scenario. Amber Lee was the victim of foul play. Her brother said, "There is nothing you can do to replace her, but you do what you can, and it just hurts." Mother and son have her portrait tattooed on their bodies, and a tree, a liquid amber tree, was planted and a plaque erected on the lakefront of Lake Wakatipu, about 100 metres from where she was last seen. Each year they light a candle on the anniversary of her disappearance. In the archives room of the Dunedin police station is a set of 30 boxes. They are marked Operation Oliver, the name of Amber Lee's investigation of her disappearance, filled with statements, tips, letters, photographs, everything and anything pertaining to the case. When all is said and done, there is only the theories left. 1. Did she disappear in the lake? 2. Did she disappear on land? 3. Was one of the people at the barbecue involved somehow in her disappearance? 4. Or did a random person come into Kingston that day and abduct her for whatever reason? 5. Or someone else at Kingston that day that may have knowledge or involvement in the disappearance. While a case of uncertainty and mystery, there is one thing the police are sure of. Amber Lee did not end up in the lake. Most likely scenario is that somebody has taken her and been lucky not to be seen. It is fairly easy to quieten a 2-year-old. You don't have to be a big person to carry them away, or just entice them and lead them away somewhere. It's time. With the posting of a $100,000 reward, they had some credible information come in to a person who was at the barbecue that night. And And with the cold case last year, they indicated that they have a person of interest there, but we haven't heard any more on that. I'm just hoping that sometime it's just a matter of time before everything gets linked up and they find that this could be the case and there could be somebody involved there as a result.